Guys, this is why it's so important for you to be an involved parent. How are you good people doing, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith, and you're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms you see above and below. Clicking this thumbs up button is how my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring down a drop box for you to select all notifications. And when you do subscribe to the channel, I already said that part, just select all notifications. Don't forget to check out my other channel called Man, Husband, Father. And the reason why I'm a little discombobulated and all that good stuff, ladies and gentlemen, is because this is one of those things that just kind of gets to you. And especially if you are a parent, a father, a mother, whatever, a parent, involved parent with your family, is that although your children may start to grow, mature, and become grown-ups, like my sons, I got two grown-up sons, 23 and 21, it's very important to make it a point to just, continuously talk with them. And the reason why I'm such a huge advocate of that communication window is because I didn't have it growing up. Growing up in the streets, growing up in the hood, the ghetto, the projects, without a father, we had to learn, pretty much be reprogrammed through various organizations. Shout out to Keith Anderson, one of the greatest father figures, Keith Anderson of Homework Hangout, Kelly Wilson of Christ Tabernacle, Coach Bill Harback, my Taekwondo coach, Earl Taylor, a lot of different men of church, Brother Isaiah, Christ Tabernacle, Brother Troy, Christ Tabernacle, Brother Dennis of Christ Tabernacle, Brother Creeth of Christ Tabernacle, right? You see me naming off a whole lot of these men because these men has had tremendous impact on my life. All of them added different attributes to who I am today, these different men, right? So the reason why I'm saying is because I am a very observant person, and things that happen throughout a lot of my peers' lives, I was very observant in choices that were made, the way that their attitudes were, the way that their behaviors were. And I knew that the reason why they were able to carry on and do the things that they did with making these poor choices is because there was no one there to check them like there was someone there that would have checked me. And let me be honest with you guys. For these men to be able to check me, I allowed it. I'm just telling y'all, it's hard for some folks to understand. I allowed it. You have to allow yourself. You have to be able to give yourself over power-wise to these men who only are trying to put the best into you, because you can't just say, you know what, screw y'all, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. You go off and try to make it in the streets. Anyway, with that being said, the reason why I am such an involved father is because of this story that you guys are about to hear right here, right? And if you are a parent that may have if you are a parent, right, and you have sons that may be considered to be grown or whatnot, I'm just telling you, I would highly, highly urge you all to just, listen to what I'm going to say, because some of y'all are not going to catch on to it. Let's get ready to hear it.
Well, a Georgia man disappeared in April after traveling to Florida to meet someone he met on a dating app just ago. He was found dead by St. Johns River police.
Chase Howell from our sister station in Atlanta speaking to his family, and right now they are desperate for answers, clinging to memories of him.
Dancing in the middle of this TikTok is 24-year-old Nicholas Anderson. His family says he was a huge piece of the puzzle that held the family together. But in April, that piece went missing.
Well, a Georgia man disappeared in April after traveling to Florida to meet someone he met on a dating app just days ago. He was found dead by St. Johns River police.
Chase Howell from our sister station in Atlanta speaking to his family, and right now they are desperate for answers, clinging to memories of him.
Dancing in the middle of this TikTok is 24-year-old Nicholas Anderson. His family says he was a huge piece of the puzzle that held the family together. But in April, that piece went missing when Anderson didn't return home from a trip to Jacksonville.
It broke us. It was hard. Yesterday was very hard for us.
On Thursday, more than a month and a half since Anderson was reported missing, law enforcement in Florida say they found his skeletal remains by a retention wall on St. Johns River outside of Jacksonville.
Once we got the information that it was him. We had to call our family members to let them know that it was him.
That's Monica Tucker, Anderson's aunt. She says her nephew went down to Jacksonville to meet a guy he was talking to on a dating app. But when it came time for him to come home a few days later, he never made it to his bus. So they tracked down the guy who he went to meet, and that's where his family says things get weird.
First he said he didn't see him, and then he said he took him, he went to the hotel to watch movies, and then he said he took him to get cigarettes, and then he said something about he wanted to go to the pier.
Though according to Tucker, police cleared the man. She also tells me Anderson was diagnosed with schizophrenia about 3 or 4 years ago, but was on medication.
He would never hurt himself, and he knows how to swim. So there's no way. So I think it's foul play.
As of Saturday, Anderson's family still doesn't know how he died and are still waiting to learn about the circumstances surrounding his death.
Yeah, that's really sad right there, folks. That is really, really, really sad. Now, the reason why this kind of hits home is because this situation is how a lot of my mentees and even my own son, my oldest son, a lot of them are in this world right now where everything is just online. They try to date online. They find somebody online. Excuse me. So this is what I'm getting at. We moved away from Florida, right? And now that we have residents in 5 different states, it depends on the season. It depends on the contracts that I'm on. I'll be staying in one of those states. We either be staying in Florida, Missouri, Tennessee, Illinois, right? Anyway, there was someone that he had known from Florida before we moved, and then we moved away from Florida. He known this person for, a year or so, and he was going to go down there to go meet this person that he was talking to online. But guess what? I knew who she was. I talked to her mother. I talked to her father. I did a video call with her mother and father. Did a video call with her. I knew what they looked like. I knew what they sounded like. I knew her. Guess what? When my son was going to go down there to meet them, guess who was going? Me, my wife, both of my sons. We were going to make a trip out of it. We were going to go there. We were going to meet her family. We were going to meet her. All that. That's how I do things. Now, Tar, your son at that time, he was 21. Didn't matter. Yes, I'm that type of father. I'm not taking no risk like that at all, whatsoever. Oh, but Tar, you said you met the mother and the father online. Those could have been imposters. I'm just being real with y'all. I'm not taking any chances whatsoever. Now, the part that I found that was really sad in here as well, and I could be wrong in what I'm about to say, it was the aunt that was speaking up. So where's this young man's mother and father? Tragic. My sons are 23 and 21 years old right now. I don't care if they met someone locally. That communication stays there. Where you going? Where are y'all supposed to meet at? Nuh-uh, that's not how this works. You tell her where you want her to meet you, and where you guys are going to meet is going to be in an open public space. In this case right here, the investigation is going to be open, but I highly suspect something strange in here. The police said there was no signs of foul play. They let the other man go, but the things that the man told the police or either the family, the police, in my opinion, needs to go and look into that. He said they went to a hotel. Bring up the footage at the hotel. He said they went to that pier. Is there anyone that has a home video, home cameras, anything on their homes that might show and agree with the story that the man told? Any of that? His remains, autopsy, who knows what it's gonna be. But all I know is that I can understand how some of y'all say Ty, and that's a grown man. He made his choices. But I get it. At the same time, I'm in direct communication. Let's just say if this was my son. You call me directly when you land. Okay? You're there? No, there is no, we're not going to hotels. Nuh-uh, that's not how that works. You're not, nuh-uh. No, that's not what you're doing. Now, you might have your hotel. Oh, Dad, we're going to go down to the pier. You and who? Oh, just me and them. Let's not do that right now. But guys, at the same time, people are going to make their choices and do what they do. It's very unfortunate. I know you won't be able to protect every aspect of your child, but definitely the fact that you are super involved, super asking questions like me. I'd already known who the guy he was meeting. I'd already knew that. But first of all, my sons wouldn't have been meeting. My sons ain't meeting no guys. That's a whole nother ball game. No hate. Mine aren't like that. If my son was meeting someone else in another place, hand him the phone, son. Hey, what y'all getting ready to do? Oh, okay. Okay. And guess what I'm going to do as well? See, now let me stop right there. Guys, I know there's a lot more stuff we can add to this story. And all we can do is base a lot of stuff that we would say a lot of times based off of the information that we have right now. As this story unfolds, you guys know I'm going to update you on it, right? What are your initial thoughts on all this as of right now? Do you think there is foul play? And then the fact they said, oh, he was just diagnosed with schizophrenia 3 years ago, You think that might have something to do with it? Let me know in the comment section below after this video. Don't forget to do what y'all see in this animation right here. That will greatly help with the channel. If you want to see the next video that I will be doing after this one, it's going to be up there. Things I did as of yesterday here. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you.